Play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And still no. Here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andruw Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
Short hop liner, handled it short to first. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. The pitch. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That misses, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Philadelphia.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Myers at second with nobody out. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. JT Realmuto steps in.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seemed to play better in road games.
Kicks and deals. That one not close. And that is ball 1. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second. And a ball evens the count. And that skips in the dirt. This to third, Bichette. And Realmuto is out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one hammered.
Let's go. He's scoring.
And that's a fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Outside low. 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Base is empty with 2 away. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. 2 outs. That one ripped. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now it's Juan Soto. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Brings it in. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Turner up to 3rd on the wild pitch. Turner at 3rd with 2 away. Outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that's a strike. And he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Kyle.
So they're at the corners now. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. Left for Philadelphia.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That one hit in the 9th inning. A little disappointing, but he got right back on track.
Play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in with
Leading
Chris
up tonight
Singleton.
for the
I'm
Mets,
John Shambi.
the
We're in the
third
first, and there's no. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Brett Myers.
the center fielder.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Base hit! Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Next one misses. 2-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Kicks and fires. That one to first. Base hit. One run is in. Fires it to the plate. It's on line, and he scores. The tag, and he's out. Two outs, runner on first. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. And he's already singled in this game. And a foul ball. Myers getting the start in center, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Robert hustling after him. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that is that. Phillies strand one. They lead it 2-1. Two outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Brett Myers. 1 for 2.
Brett Myers.
And there's the strike. The rise. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball one there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
There's a swing and a drive.
Dig hard, go two.
One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Bichette up to the dish. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The 0-1 swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Bichette is retired. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And 1 down. Brett Myers, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That's towards center. Robert moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. 4-3 our final score for Chris Singleton. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Brett Myers. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Our starter in this one, Ranger Suarez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that
base is empty, one away. Here's the catcher. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Line drive. Out. Number 2.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Caleb.
2 outs, nobody on. Brett Myers now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Myers.
First pitch swinging.
he hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
And that's outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And at first, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Myers stands at second with 2 gone.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball. JT Realmuto up next. And now the lefty. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. And midway in the 4th, It's the Phillies 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Roman Anthony up next
Now
for the Red
batting,
Sox.
left fielder.
Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's a big power threat. Brett Myers. He's 0 for 1.
Myers.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fought off foul. Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted.
Find the ball. Find
That's
the ball.
a base
Find the ball.
hit as a run scores. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Golden opportunity right here. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in for a strike. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
3-2. Base hit, 1 run in already.
You gotta move.
Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Story around second. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
He tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate. But an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Go ahead run on base. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Towards first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
strike through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And downstairs.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The 1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Tied at 4. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit, heading for the plate. 1 run's in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And takes low for ball 1. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. The switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Two outs. And another ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Red Sox 4. One gone, runner at first. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Gonzalez rounds second on his way to third. The throw in, coming home. Play at the plate, got him.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
So just about set and towing the slab, Tally. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Stays alive.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember it? And down on strikes, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. Back here in Boston, and today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And there's a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And fouled off. The Phils with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series.
That ball's foul.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
One ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has this.
2 on, 1 out. And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. 2 on, 1 out. Laser, base hit, headed for the plate. The throw home. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing.
1 down. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. He's a guy who does it all. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The rise at third. Turner at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one just misses the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, and we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brett Myers. And here it comes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Runner on the move, pitch inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Bounced up the middle. Makes a sliding stop.
There you
now
go.
he
You're here.
launches
You're
a
here.
throw over his head.
Now back. Catcher.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one is inside. Foul ball there. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
At the belt and fires. In there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The Phillies trying to break this one open here in the second game of the series. Off the plate, and that's ball one. And a pitch. And another ball. Double play ball to second. Over to Story for one, and that's two. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Red Sox 5. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did
16.
such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for him out.
Play ball. Ball four. Take your base.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0 our score. That's to third, and it's just foul. That was close.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter,
now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He powers that one out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 4-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to him.
Ball four. Take your base. Out.
Here's Trevor Story
leading off.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brett Myers. He hit a grand slam his first time up. Up the middle, Story tosses to first, and there's two away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
So first and second with two outs. And now it's going to be Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Settles under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Phillies leave a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Leading off for the Phillies.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. And remember, it was a grand slam for him back to the first inning.
Well, he made an early statement with that swing. It changed everything about the game right out of the jump.
Crawford back to work. And that's
Inside, ball
off
one.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. On a line, base hit.
Round it, pick up the ball, pick up the ball.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer. This is a huge win to take this series on the road.
Play ball. 3.
Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first.
Myers.
So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Kyle
Ball one, no
Schwarber
strike.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And there's a base hit to right field. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. They put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now at the plate, Rafael Marchand. clips the outside corner. Strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
That one outside. And that's ball two.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers reached on an infield single his first time. Well struck, right field.
Come on, go, go,
And
go,
that
go,
one
go, go.
is off the top of the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 3-2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Just missed. Myers, the runner at second with 1 away. One down, Phillies down the run. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And here is Rafael Marchand. Just missed. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off.
Down.
Throw to third. Save.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
And the pitch. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can. Here you go.
2 outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And another ball. Brandon Marsh waiting for a turn at the plate. On the ground to third, Westberg. Zips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 1 down, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner.
Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers.
The center fielder.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. And that's outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Inside ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Go to second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Taylor Ward. A 1-2. Drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Payoff pitch, and that's a base hit. The throw into second, lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, man. So good.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers.
Let's go, big dog.
Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, man, those ones gotta be.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try.
Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that's in there at the knees. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Helsley picks over, tag, and he's picked off. And your final 4-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Play ball.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton, and welcome in. Still in the first inning with 2 gone. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. That's down and in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. First pitch misses. Myers off of first with 2 away. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one out to right. Beavers under it. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Orioles coming up. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Andrew Painter.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul straight back. Myers, in his rookie season, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping it. So the batting order turns over. Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Base hit center field. Lead runner around second. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Long throw for the 3rd out. And 1 gone, runner at first. Now Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's through there for a strike.
0-1.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And it's strike 2. Harper leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is down low. pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Calls it in, 2 away. Dylan Beavers getting ready to hit. And the righty deals. This to center field. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit.
Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. Ball finds a corner. Strike 1. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. There's a strike. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond. When you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. Here's
Leody Taveras. Cowser aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball could be 2. Flips for 1. On to first, double play.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature.
And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And first offering is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The Phils trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Grounded to third, could be 2. Westberg over to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. 5-1 is how it ends.
Let's play ball. 3-3.
Welcome to those just tuning in with Chris Singleton. I'm John. Digging in, Brett Myers.
The center fielder.
Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. That's a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
That's hard hit in the line. Makes the catch, inning over. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 1 and the Phillies nothing. On to the fourth, and the batter now, Brett Myers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ward settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. 2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Myers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First offering, and it just misses. And that one wrapped foul.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break.
That one ripped. Into the bleachers and gone. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 5-3. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That's in there. Strike one. Righty delivers.
Ball.
The Phillies trying to break this one open here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Outside, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one way outside, and the count's full. JT Realmuto hitting on deck circle. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
JT Realmuto steps in.
Let's get ready.
And a swing and a miss.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
comes up empty.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve. But
One down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Pelsley, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Next offering upstairs.
See it drifting up there.
Just off the inside edge.
that's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Throw, save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. Man at second. There's the strike.
2-2.
Comes a 2-2. And this is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Myers, the runner at second with 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. (3-2) now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Just missed. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. That one is upstairs. And here's a 3-2.
Slide.
Save. Now batting Max
Up next for
Kepler.
Philadelphia.
He's already homered here in this one.
Max Kepler.
And a good eye there.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And another ball. There's the strike.
2-1.
Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Phillies 7 and the Orioles 3. 7-3 is how this one ends.
Play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John
Leading off
Sciambi with
tonight
Chris
for
Singleton.
Diego.
Still nobody. Man at first with one gone. Bryce Harper to the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one missed. Boom. Over at first with one away. Wouldn't chase that time. Pitches in there. That is strike 2. And another ball. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One down, Phillies down a run. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
To the right side. Fires over to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Padres 1 and the Phillies nothing. So 2 down and digging in for Philadelphia. Bryce Harper walked his first time.
Harper.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is downstairs. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line.
Make the turn.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. So man aboard, Kyle Schwarber will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He powers that one out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him
pay. One down, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike. Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Arise into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And ball 4 to a board.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael King out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Walker Buehler taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yu Darvish appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. And that one clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
JT Realmuto on deck for the Phillies. Right-handed reliever, and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, center field. Should have this one. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second to third. Throw is offline, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the center fly.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Kicks and deals. And ball 1. Ground ball left side. To second, there's Cronenworth. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres 2. One down. Bryce Harper digs in now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up near the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Merrill drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the designated.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bear it.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Brett Myers. And the pitch. That misses. And that is ball 1. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. Swing and a tapper. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. The tag and got him at second. It's Sander Bogarts now. And a pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Verdugo around second. To third. And he's out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. Ripped on a line. And in one hops the wall. Bogarts rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this.
Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
1-0.
Strike 1. Giolito into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 6-0 is how this one ends.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us.
Leading
Along
off.
with Chris Singleton. Runner at first with 2 away. And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Machado around second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Pitching in our game today, Joe Musgrove.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing. The
throw to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And the batter now, Luis Campusano. And a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Left-hand batter waits. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out easily. 1 out, bases empty. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Up and in, ball 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1 out, runner at second. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. That's a little bit low. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. His 26th of the year, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. One down, runner at first. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. This guy with light tower power.
0-1, no
pitch out, but no action.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a big swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Mason Miller, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bueller getting. Oh, look at this. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We go to the ninth, and now the first baseman, Ty France. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. And here it comes. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's the throw. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, your 2024 Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Andrew Painter. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one. He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase,
now it's the power speed combo, Brett Myers.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball 1, no strikes. Just off the inside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Kyle Schwarber up next. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Full count.
That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And that one ripped into right, and it stays there. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming.
And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swung on, belted. Back there. Got all of that one. That was blasted to the moon. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So one gone with a runner at third. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nolan Arenado.
And he deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Second and third, one gone. Now it's going to be Brett Myers. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. One down, base is empty. And a rope into center field, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about his textbook.
Man at first, Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's in there, and the count 1-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And another ball. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to
Play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in with
Leading
Chris
off the
Singleton.
afternoon
I'm
for
John
Arizona,
Sciambi. We're in the first, and there's no score. And now, Brett Myers.
The center fielder.
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His second homer this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Ildemaro Vargas.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ildemaro Vargas.
The 0-1. Turner slings to first, and now 2 gone.
The batter.
Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Brett Myers. The wind of the pitch. That's down and in. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Two one now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Runner on the go again. There's the ball. Save at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Myers stands at second with no outs.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
And now the lefty got him. And one out now.
Oh, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Gurriel reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away here in the second game of the series.
Right through there for a strike.
That one misses. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And he walked him.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the designated
Kyle
hitter.
Schwarber comes up to hit here. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Now snap throw to first. Myers back on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brandon Fack up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Kelly warming up as well.
1 ball.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. And another ball. That's out to center field. Settles under this one. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from first. Hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So we go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Looking to get the tying run on base. On a line. Myers brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
And a pitch. Hammered on the line, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
Myers in the box now. Takes strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1. Fought off foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Way outside, 2-2. Just misses there.
Well played, umpires. Trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Kyle Schwarber next to bat for Philadelphia. The line of the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Gurriel has it sized up. And there's one down. And the final score here.
Play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John
Leading
Sciambi
off
with
the
Chris
afternoon
Singleton.
for Arizona.
Still nobody out here in the first inning. One
third.
gone, runner at
The
first.
right fielder, number
This is
7.
Corbin Carroll.
Corbin
Vargas,
Carroll.
the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Back to the mound. It hit him. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to...
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Ripped to short.
Run it out. Run it out.
Throws to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Phillies strand one. Scoreless after 1. On to the third inning. James McCann in now.
James McCann.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpires.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the top of the wall. One runs in. Runner around third. The relay. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. 1 for 2.
Meyer.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
This to third. They take the force out. That's the inning. One hit, one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 8th. And now,
fielder,
Brett Myers.
Meyer.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Kicks and deals. High fly ball out towards left field. Gurriel going back, and that one's gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 6-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park. Well, Luke, 4 games wasn't too long in the losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 6-2.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and welcome in. Still in the first inning with 2 gone.
Meyer.
Brett Myers at the plate now. That's ball 1. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The pitch. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 30 on the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. But a guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. That one misses. And now 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Max Kepler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two outs.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Goes down looking. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill in this one, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical at his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there.
And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Runner at first with 2 away. Brett Myers, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Bounce to the right. Over to first, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 2-1. Back to the top of the lineup, Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. 2 down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for Detroit, and our score remains 2-1. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
Number 7, Brett Myers.
Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
puts it in the air out towards left center. Green makes the grab on the run. A run, a hit, and a man left. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Let's play ball. 3.
Welcome in, everyone. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Boom. Off of first with 2 away. And another ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
JT Realmuto steps in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going on.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Phillies leave a couple. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher.
Ready to go.
Aaron Nola.
Well, he's put together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
That's a base hit.
Here you go.
Just
make
kind
the
of
turn. Make the turn.
slice that one into center.
Attaboy, when you get on base, cut the outfielder.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses. Ball 1. The Phils trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one drifts inside. And that's ball 4.
Perfect.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with one gone. And now it is JT Realmuto. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And 1-2. Swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Stop. Stands in now and watches strike one. Bounce to the left side. Keith. They get the force. That's out number 3. Here's Harper now. Golden opportunity right here. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The rise. The runner at third. Boom. Over at second with one down. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Just off the outside corner. And the count is filled up. Kyle Schwarber on deck for the Phillies. Phillies fans want a strikeout, and that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
One out, bases full. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-2.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That catches the outside corner. And that's strike one. Bases loaded, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. The pitch. To third. Oh, great stop. To his knee.
Right,
the throw.
hold on right
There's
here.
one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. On a line out towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now here is Harper. 1 for 3.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Keith makes the grab. 2 down. 7-3 is how this one ends.
Let's play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Brett Myers now at the plate.
Brett Myers.
The pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, you smoked that thing.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again.
Kyle.
This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Kyle Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind,
runner on the go in the dirt, but kept close. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. At the belt and fires. Next offering is outside. Myers leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Man at second. And another ball. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And downstairs. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now it's Javier Baez.
The center fielder, Javier Baez.
Now all even up. Hammer, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Up next
Stepping
for
in,
Philadelphia,
Brett
the
Myers.
center fielder,
Singled and scored
Brett
his first time.
Myers.
And there's a foul ball. Myers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 4-1. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ready to go, bottom 4 at the plate. Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry.
And the righty deals.
Carpenter.
And that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits.
2 on with 1 out. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And another ball. And now it's 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Bases loaded with 1 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Misses again, 5 in a row. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brennan Hanafy getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Jansen also throwing. All loaded up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing, and he breaks his bat. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. On the ground to third. Keith. There's
All
one.
right, hang on.
And
Right here.
Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 6, Tigers 2. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Started to swing, held up. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. It's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
3-2.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Verlander keeping an eye on him. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Tigers bullpen with some action. Brennan Hanafy, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Jansen also getting ready. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Reese Olson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the...
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And our final here today, 8-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
you